Scorpio season is upon us. Time to reveal the truth and use its light to guide your path. Hello, beautiful people. Life can be a challenge, but at least we have each other. Yes, the sun will be transiting through the sign of Scorpio, and during that 4-week period, there will be a double Venus transit because Venus will be entering Scorpio, then shifting into Sagittarius, which means double the excitement when it comes to your world of romance. So in this video, I'll be going over what you can expect when it comes to love and your life overall for your individual sign, and all I ask in return is that you give that like button a little tap, a baby tap. Okay, no more wasting time. Let's go. Scorpio season will begin when the sun enters Scorpio on October 23rd at 10:35 a.m. Universal Time, which will be 3:35 a.m. on October 23rd if you are on Pacific Time, 6:35 a.m. on October 23rd Eastern Standard Time, and for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, this will be at 9:35 p.m. on October 23rd in Sydney, Australia, and 12:35 p.m. on the same day in Johannesburg, South Africa. So let's find out the best way to make the most of this Scorpio sun energy. Scorpio is a fixed energy that brings about a 4-week period of necessary endings, creating the space for a rebirth and new beginnings. Now is the time to use the energy of Scorpio season to reveal the truth, releasing the things that do not uplift that truth, while using the fixed energy of Scorpio to remain diligent in manifesting the desires that honor that truth. So let's celebrate all of those imaginative, passionate, unyielding Scorpios out there as we step into authenticity and embrace the strength of this powerful transit. Happy Scorpio season. Now that you know the best way to harness the power of Scorpio season, let's see what this energy of Scorpio season, including that double shift of Venus on October 23rd and November 16th, will bring when it comes to love and life overall for your individual sign. Okay, my powerful Aries, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 8th house. So Aries, this is going to be an extremely important 4-week period for you. The 8th house is the house ruled by Scorpio, which brings you the energy of transformation and truth. So be ready for anything hidden that needs to be revealed. Be ready for that to come to light. As an Aries, there is nothing you appreciate more than the truth. You love to face it, you love to embrace that truth, and then you love to move forward in that power. So keep an eye out for anything in terms of signs or flashes of intuition that bring you messages of truth. Now, this is a good time for you to get a reading, Aries, or to amp up your meditation practice, or to make sure that you're keeping a dream journal, because this is a time where the spirit world will be speaking to you and giving you the necessary information to assist you in your journey moving forward. Now, if there's any area of your life that you are dissatisfied with, this 4 weeks of Scorpio season is the time where you will receive the knowledge of what you need to let go of and what action you need to take in order to create the change that you desire in this area. Also, I want to make sure that you know, Aries, that the 8th house transit can be a very heavy one at times. So if you feel any intense emotions coming on, just embrace them, feel them, and allow them to pass through you, and then allow the message that comes along with those emotions to assist you in getting a clear picture of what lies ahead for you. It is also important to know that the new moon in Scorpio will be taking place on October 25th, which will also be in your 8th house, which will be bringing the powerful manifesting energy of the number 8. So this is a time, Aries, where your manifesting powers will be heightened. So the more you know what you want and you go for it, the more likely you are to achieve exactly what it is that you envision for yourself. Now, when it comes to love, Venus will be shifting into Scorpio on October 23rd, which will also be in your 8th house. So if you're single and you're looking for love, it is highly likely that you will encounter someone that you have a strong physical connection with. So just make sure, if you do start to connect intimately with this person, that you take your time to really get to know them before you make any major commitments. This is because it will be easy to be blinded by how connected the two of you are physically. So make sure that the emotional and the intellectual connection is there as well before you start thinking long term. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is a time where the sexual connection between the two of you will deepen, and this will also be a time that if the person that you're with is hiding any secrets from you, or if they have been lying about something, this is the time the truth of the situation will be revealed. And don't forget, this is a double transit, so when Venus shifts from Scorpio into Sagittarius on November 16th, this will be in your 9th house. So if you're single, this indicates that you could for sure meet someone new if you have any travel plans during this time. And if you don't have any travel plans, but you're desiring a relationship, it will be important to get out and meet new people travel and explore new cultures, because engaging in that sort of activity can really assist you in manifesting exactly what it is you're looking for. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is a time that you will deepen the connection by gaining a new perspective and understanding of the person that you're with. So Aries, it looks like this Scorpio season is going to be a very exciting one. We're manifesting clarity, manifesting love, and manifesting truth, and experiencing an overall transformation as you step into the remaining months of 2022 is on the agenda. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Aries. Okay, my powerful Taurus, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 7th house. So first, Taurus, I want you to know that because Scorpio is the polar opposite energy to your Taurus energy, this will greatly diminish your Taurus energy. So for the next 4 weeks of Scorpio season, you will be operating much more from the other signs in your chart. For example, if you're a Taurus sun sign with Cancer moon and Cancer rising, during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season, your Cancer moon and Cancer rising will have a much more influential effect on your chart. So if you feel off balance at all during this time, now you will know why, and you will also be prepared to make sure that you are doing the things that you know will help to recalibrate you. Now, because this transit is in your 7th house, this is the one time of year where the entire 4 weeks of the sun's transit is all about relationships for you, Taurus. Not just romantic relationships, but your relationships with coworkers, with classmates if you're in school, with friends, with family, and even the relationship that you have with yourself will be the focus. So if there has been any issue with anyone in your family or at work, or if you have a friendship that has recently experienced a disconnect, this Scorpio season will be the perfect time to resolve the issue. Also know that the new moon in Scorpio will be on October 25th, which will also be in your 7th house. So you will be able to harness the manifesting power of the number 7, which is telling you that when it comes to manifesting what it is that you want, the spiritual energy and support is very important, yes, but making sure to take practical action in the physical world is also very important. So sometimes along your path of manifesting, there are phases where you're meant to just let things go and release the energy and let the universe do its part. And then there are those times where you take inspired action to do your part. And the number 7 is letting you know that now is one of those phases where you taking action towards is very necessary for you to manifest what you want. Now, since this transit is in your 7th house, let's talk about love and what this double Venus transit will mean for you. On October 23rd, when Venus shifts into Scorpio, this will also be in your 7th house. So this is an excellent time for dating and for meeting someone new, Taurus, if you're single and that's what you've been looking for. So finally, Taurus, an energetic opening for real love is coming your way. If you are already in a relationship, this is a time where if you've been thinking about marriage, a proposal could happen. Or if you're engaged and you are thinking, when will be a good time for us to get married, the Scorpio season would actually be a perfect energetic opening for you. So this 7th house of Venus transit is excellent for love, Taurus, whether you are in a relationship or if you're single. Now, when Venus shifts into Sagittarius on November 16th, this will be in your 8th house. So this will be a time where your sexual desires will increase, and this goes for whether you're single and just started dating someone or if you are in a relationship. This is also a time in both scenarios, either with new love or a long time love, that connection will truly deepen and it will reach the level of soulmate potential. Now, aside from romance, it's also good to know that the 8th house of Venus transit is excellent for business dealings. So some big opportunities in that world could yield financial gain. So Taurus, overall, it looks like the Scorpio season is going to be fantastic for your world of relationships and romance, and you may even have some financial gain coming your way towards the end of Scorpio season. So embrace this romantic, energetic opening, live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Taurus. Okay, my powerful Geminis, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 6th house. So Geminis, this is the time of year where your health really comes into focus. If there's any issue that you've been ignoring, be prepared for the issue to become a bit more intense. Or if you've been dealing with a health issue and you've been taking action towards getting to the root of the issue and doing so by making the necessary changes to resolve the issue, then also be ready for a positive, supportive energy to be resulting during this Scorpio season. Also, if you've been feeling okay with no major health issues in sight, this would be a great time to implement any new health regimen, like a new meal plan or a new workout plan, in order to utilize this strong energy during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season. And the 6th house also relates to work in the way that if there are any tedious tasks that you've been avoiding, like sending certain emails or making certain calls or returning certain emails, this could be a good time to tackle those tasks, because not only will you get a boost in motivation, which is great, but also this will be a time where by taking these actions, the rewards and results will tend to be on the positive side, which is always good news. Now, it's also important to know know that on October 25th, the new moon in Scorpio will also be in your 6th house, bringing that powerful manifesting energy of the number 6 to you, which brings with it support, love, and healing. So this indicates that there is a strong healing energy supporting you if you're going through any health issues. And it also indicates that when it comes to going after your goals, that you can trust that the universe is supporting you, Gemini. And although you may feel like you've been doing everything on your own, this could very well be the time where you meet someone who will play a major role in assisting you on your journey. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about what this double Venus transit means for you. When Venus shifts into Scorpio on October 23rd, this will be in your 6th house also. So if you're single and you're looking to manifest love, Gemini, this first part of this Venus transit isn't much of an indicator of meeting someone new. Sorry about that, but I gotta keep it real with you. This actually brings more of an influence in a positive way to your work relationships. So this could be a good time to ask for exactly what you want regarding your job. Or if you've been having any issues with someone at work, this could be a really good time to resolve that issue by just having a conversation, because communication should flow pretty well. And this actually goes for those of you that are already in a relationship as well as those of you who are single. Now, when the second Venus transit comes around on November 16th, this will be in your 7th house. So this is actually the time where a major surge of romantic energy will be coming your way, Gemini. So those of you that have been looking to manifest love, starting on November 16th through the end of Sagittarius season, this is an excellent indicator that the probability for you connecting with someone on a romantic level is extremely high. Also, for those of you that are already in a relationship, this 7th house Venus transit indicates that the two of you will be getting along really well and deepening your connection. Or if you've been having problems, then this is where the resolution will occur or the ending may come. But at least you'll have clarity one way or the other. Now, this is also a great time to start any business partnerships if you've been looking to make a change in that area of your life. So overall, Geminis, Scorpio season looks like a great time to get your health and wellness on a good track while experiencing some romantic connection towards the end of this transit, which is very exciting. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Geminis. Okay, my powerful Cancerians, when the sun shifts into Scorpio, for you, this will be in your 5th house. So this is great news, Cancers. After a 4-week period of dealing with home and family energy, you get a phase of good times, big opportunities, and really an opening to enjoying life. Now, if there's any old hobby that you really loved or an activity that you used to do that you know brought you joy and you haven't done it in a while, be on the lookout for an opportunity to re-engage in that activity, or an opportunity also may show up where you find a new activity that you really love. Now, if you're in school, just know that Scorpio season is a time where your studying will be more effective. And if you've been having any problems at school, the situation is likely to improve during this time. Now, if you're not in school, but you've been thinking of taking a new course of some sort, this is also an excellent time to do that, Cancers. Also, it's important to know that the new moon comes around on October 25th, and this will be bringing with it the powerful manifesting energy of the number 5, which is the number of freedom and adventure. So just know that this is bringing you the message that by engaging in new activities and exploring new experiences, that's what's going to boost your manifesting power. So now is not the time to be a homebody or to go into your shell and hide from the world. If you want your dreams to come true, you have to get out. And this is a time to experience life so that way the universe can put the opportunities and the people that are necessary to help you along the way in your path. This will be the key to bringing your dreams into reality. Now, the 5th house transit is also a big transit for love and relationships. So let's talk about that double Venus situation. On October 23rd, Venus will be shifting into Scorpio, which will also be in your 5th house. So if you are single, Cancers, and you've been looking to manifest love, this is an extremely high indicator that you may meet someone new with some major possibilities for romance and connection. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is a time where the two of you will be experiencing good times. And if you have any children, this will be a time of strong family connection. Also, if you're in a relationship and you've been trying to or wanting to have kids, just know that this is a very strong transit, the 5th house, for that to become a part of your life. So now is a good time to give some energy to making that happen. So the first part of this Venus transit is fantastic for love. Now on November 16th, Venus will be shifting into Sagittarius, which will be in your 6th house, which isn't so strong in terms of meeting someone new. So if you're single and you're looking for love, this is yet another reason why it will be so important to get out and be social and have new experiences, because on November 17th, when Venus goes into your 6th house, this will diminish that new love energy a bit, but it will bring more of a focus to your work work world and your world of health, which can be good because this will be a positive influence in those areas. But I just want to make sure you all have the necessary information to amplify the probability of manifesting exactly what it is that you want. So if you want love, make sure to get out of the house and live your life before November 16th. Now, the 6th house Venus transit will also potentially bring some money your way in the form of a raise or promotion, or maybe just a quarterly bonus at work, or if you've been looking for work, an opportunity could very well show up during this time. And this applies to those of you whether you're single or in a relationship. So overall, Cancers, this Scorpio season looks like it's definitely going to be a good time with new experiences, maybe even some new love and positive energy for work and for money as well, which we love towards the end of this transit. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Cancers. Okay, my powerful Leos, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 4th house. So Leos, this is going to be a nice nesting phase coming your way, which will give you more time to focus on your home life, your family, and your inner well-being. Now, this is a time where if you've been thinking about moving, the energy is very positive for that. And if you've just moved, or if you've been looking to redecorate or finish a decorating project that you've just begun, the energy of this 4th house transit also supports that sort of activity. In addition to that, the 4th house brings a strong emphasis to a mother figure. So don't be surprised if some circumstance comes up regarding your mother or your relationship with your mother during this time. Now, if it does, just know that this is an opportunity for healing or for clarity or for even just deepening the connection between the two of you. This can also be a good time for financial planning for the future because there's a high probability that you may have some money coming in. And if so, just know this is a time where security is the theme. So when that money comes in, really start thinking in terms of what would help you feel secure about your financial future, especially with the way things are going right now in terms of inflation. So any financial gain and planning is always a positive thing. Now on October 25th, the new moon will be coming along, which will also be in your 4th house, which is a very significant energy because this will be bringing the powerful manifesting energy of the number 4, which represents determination, it represents stability, and it represents order. So Leo, don't be surprised if your life situation is calling on you to be very orderly and determined, meaning although the 4th house is a nesting phase, your world of work or your daily responsibilities may still be calling on you to be consistent. And even though that may feel kind of heavy, the good news is manifesting of financial rewards and security will be the result of this. So just know that your efforts will be rewarded, even though they may be tedious and at times annoying. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about this double Venus transit. So on October 23rd, when Venus shifts into Scorpio, this will be in your 4th house. So if you are single and you are looking for love, the energy of the 4th house transit, unfortunately, is not a very strong indicator of a new connection. And if you're already in a relationship, this 4th house transit is more so relating to the dynamic between the two of you when it comes to your families and connecting in that way. So it's less about romance and more about family connection and healing any disconnect there, as well as deepening the connections. And that actually goes for those of you that are single as well. However, when Venus shifts into Sagittarius on November 16th, that's where things are going to get a lot more exciting because this will be in your 5th house, which if you are single and you're looking for love, this is a major indicator of a new connection. So romance can for sure be coming your way, Leos, if that's what you're looking for, starting on November 16th and then continuing through Sagittarius season. This is also very exciting for those of you that are already in relationships because this 5th house transit will indicate much more fun and new experiences for the two of you. And also know that if the two of you are thinking about kids, this is a time where the energy for that next step for creating a family is very strong in terms of making that dream a reality. And if you are in a relationship and you haven't talked about that topic, don't be surprised if the topic of having kids comes up around that time. So overall, Leos, this Scorpio season may be a busy time, but a time where much of that energy will be spent at home and also tending to family needs. But just know it is all for the best in terms of establishing a future of financial security. And also remember that there is excellent energy for romance and connection towards the end of Scorpio season into Sagittarius season. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Leos. Okay, my powerful Virgos, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 3rd house. So get ready, Virgos. Scorpio season is going to be just how you like life to be, busy and productive. Not only will your social activities pick up, but your day-to-day activities will also pick up in terms of you just having a lot to handle. And for most people, this could stress them out, but as a Virgo, you love to have a lot going on. Now, this could also mean that career opportunities can be coming along. And when I say career opportunities, this doesn't have to mean scheduling meetings that lead to job opportunities or job opportunities in general, really. These things could take place, but this third house energy could also just mean a surge of creative ideas that when utilized could lead to future opportunities. So if you find yourself receiving creative inspiration, do not ignore it. Follow that energy because it could prove to be very beneficial for you in the future. Also, keep your awareness heightened for any situations with your siblings or even a neighbor to either be resolved if there's been any recent conflict, or it could also amplify and get worse before it gets better. Just remember to see it as an opportunity to use your skills of effective communication to get to the other side of the situation, thinking only in resolution, not in point proving. Now, on October 25th, the moon will reach its new phase also in Scorpio, which will be bringing the powerful manifesting energy of the number 3, which is letting you know that you will for sure receive that creative inspiration that I was talking about during this transit. But in order for your manifesting power to be as effective as possible, it will be important to have an optimistic outlook, Virgos. Meaning, I know as an earth sign, sometimes it is very difficult to remain optimistic when you have found yourself being met with obstacle after obstacle, because you formulate your perspective and your opinions based on the facts of what has been taking place. But it is important to know that so much of manifesting has to do with the feeling that you have connected to your vision. So feeling that it is not only possible, but truly feeling that it is probable and highly likely that you will get what you want, that will have a much stronger effect when it comes to bringing your dreams into reality. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about this double Venus transit. When Venus shifts into Scorpio on October 23rd, this will also be in your third house, which if you are single and you're looking for love, this isn't necessarily a very strong indicator that you'll be meeting someone new, but it also isn't a strong indicator that it won't happen. It more points to you getting out, having fun, and exploring the possibilities, knowing that the energy is about connecting with friends and healing or deepening relationships with siblings or even a neighbor like I was talking about. But romantic love is not really big during this transit. And for those of you that are already in a relationship, this will also apply to you in terms of the energy being strong for public relations, which actually indicates that single or not, this can be a great time to boost your social media following or even make special connections via that way of communication. And when Venus shifts into Sagittarius on November 16th, this will be in your fourth house, which again, unfortunately, Virgos, isn't that supportive of new romantic love, but it is an excellent energy for healing any family drama and also for investing or getting involved in any sort of real estate. So overall, Virgos, this Scorpio season will be an amazing time for creativity and making major headway regarding your career. And it might be a little underwhelming when it comes to love, but at least you know if there are any relationships with family members, especially siblings, that are in a state of disconnect, that there will be a major opportunity for healing and connection there. So embrace this energy, live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Virgos. Okay, my powerful Libras, when the sun shifts into Scorpio, for you, this will be in your second house. So Libras, I know it is hard to say goodbye to your season, but this is an excellent time of year for you because this is the exact time of getting a fresh start. You just had your rebirth season, so now is the time to start planting the seeds of foundation for each individual area of your life. And these seeds that you will plant will have such a strong effect on what you will be experiencing in your life for the next 12 months until your rebirth season comes back around. And this is the first step of the seed planting phase during the second house transit, because your world of material success is what is meant to get the energy. So now is the time to lay the groundwork for your financial abundance. Don't be surprised if opportunities come up giving you insight into how you can create more wealth for yourself and secure a future of major financial gain. This is also a time to establish your self-worth. So if any opportunities come up for you to ask for what it is that you want or to establish a rate for the work that you do, just know that this is the universe giving you the opportunity for you to show what it is you truly believe your efforts are worth. So by stepping out of your comfort zone and asking for what you truly believe you deserve, you are letting the universe know that you have learned the lesson of self-worth, and this will allow the universe to reflect back to you your truth when it comes to this area of your life. So this is a very exciting time for you Libras out there. Also know that on October 25th, the new moon in Scorpio will also be in your second house, bringing you the manifesting energy of the number 2, which is the number of grace, power, and intuition. So this is letting you know to follow your instinct, Libra. Don't worry about making the wrong decisions. Know that if you trust your instincts and follow your truth, then whatever decision you will make will be in your soul's best interest. Now, when it comes to love, this double Venus transit will begin on October 23rd when Venus shifts into Scorpio, which will also be in your second house. So this is not a major indicator for finding new love. which I know may be disappointing for some of you Libras out there if you're single and you're looking for love, or if you're in a relationship and you're wanting the love between the two of you to deepen in the very near future. But I do have good news, because this Venus energy is excellent for your relationship with financial gain. So the universe is really supporting you Libras out there when it comes to financial abundance and material success. Not only will engaging in any artistic pursuits yield great results, but also this is a great time to work with any banks to get funding for a project or financial goal that you may have. Now Venus will make that second shift into Sagittarius on November 16th, which will be in your third house, which also won't indicate a major opening for love, but it will be a major opening for communication and networking and taking short trips that can result in major forward movement. So if any opportunities like this come up to take a short trip, then make sure you take that opportunity, Libras, because it may play a much bigger role in your future than you realize. So Libras, Scorpio season may not be a time for major opportunities when it comes to love, but it will be an excellent time to really establish a foundation for yourself when it comes to your relationship with the material world, with money, and your power of manifesting regarding abundance. So make the most of this energetic opening, live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Libras. Okay, my powerful Scorpios, it is your time, your rebirth season, and I want to wish all of you beautiful Scorpios out there fulfillment, success, big opportunities, peace of mind, excitement, and most of all, love. So happy birthday, Scorpios. Now, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your first house. And this is that time of year, Scorpios, that each sign gets to truly get a fresh start and redefine who you are. The opportunities will be there for the taking, but it will be very important to look at things in a new way. All of the challenges that you've been through this year can now be released, where you take the lessons that you learned, but you leave behind any of the pain or the resentment or the disappointment or frustration and replace it with optimism and excitement and the certainty that the universe has your back, and you are not only capable of achieving your goals, but you deserve all of the happiness that comes along with it. Now, don't be surprised if you get the urge to change up your look to match the new energy that you're feeling within. It also is good to know that on October 25th, the new moon in Scorpio will be in your first house, bringing you that powerful manifesting energy of the number 1. So if you start seeing the number 1 a lot, or the number 11, or the number 101, or any variation of that, just know that that's a message to you that you have the power of creation within. And if you've been wondering when your best time to make a move forward is, now is that time. It is giving you the message that it is go time and a time to take action, Scorpios. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about that double Venus transit. Venus will first be shifting into Scorpio on October 23rd, which will also be in your first house. So this is actually a strong indicator that if love is what you've been looking to manifest, Scorpio, this could very well be the time that this new love comes into your life. It could also mean a deepening of the love that you have for yourself and just for life overall. Your magnetism will be at a very high point, so you won't have any problem attracting romantic energy, and whether you are single or already in a relationship, you will have a very strong supportive energy moving you forward if you're involved in the world of creative arts at all. Also, if you're in a relationship, this is a time to bring new energy to that connection, where the two of you can grow together by having new experiences. Now, when Venus shifts into Sagittarius on November 16th, this will be in your second house. And although this does not have a strong indication for new love or romance, it does have a very strong indication for financial gain. So this is great news that towards the end of your birthday season, you could for sure come into some unexpected money, or money that you have been expecting but may have been delayed can finally come your way. But either way, this is a strong indication of financial gain, which is always great. Also, if you get invited to any sort of engagement or party that is connected to the world of arts or business, it could be very beneficial for you to attend, Scorpio. So keep that in mind as well. So overall, Scorpio, your season is going to be an amazing time of finally being able to shed the heaviness of 2022 and step into a lighter, more exciting phase of new perspectives, new opportunities, clarity, romance, and even towards the end of the season, new financial abundance. That way, the remainder of 2022 will be really full of excitement for you. So live it up, love it up, and happy birthday, Scorpios. Okay, my powerful Sagittarians, when the sun shifts into Scorpio, for you, this will be in your 12th house. So get ready, Sagittarius. This is that one time of year that each sign goes through where you are meant to truly take stock of your life situation in terms of who you have been up until this point, in terms of what you've been through, who you are in your life at this point, and where you intend to go in the future. Now, the 12th house is ruled by Pisces, so you will have a strong connection to the spirit world during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season. So if you find yourself having more vivid dreams than usual, make sure to pay extra attention to what those dreams could mean. You might even want to keep a dream journal to assist you in decoding the messages. You will also do well to be more consistent with prayer and meditation, and this is all in preparation for your season. This Scorpio season is a time for you to get clear on what it is you truly want, Sagittarius. So this way you not only allow the information to come to you on how to go about getting it, but you also can get clear on what the things are in your life that you need to release in order to make room for what it is that you truly desire. Now, it is important to know that on October 25th, the new moon will also be in your 12th house, bringing you the powerful manifesting energy of the number 12. So if you start seeing the number 12 or ones and twos separately, this is the message letting you know that it is not only time to release certain things, but this is also assuring you that opportunity is right around the corner, that big things truly are about to happen for you. And when I say about to happen, I don't mean years from now, I mean very soon. So the more you can prepare, the better off you will be. So truly see this 4 weeks of Scorpio season as a preparation phase, because it is the ending of a phase of stagnation and the beginning of a nice momentum of abundance and excitement, Sagittarius. So opportunities may show up, and if they do, definitely give them the energy that they deserve. But make sure to take time for yourself during this Scorpio season, because it will be very necessary for balance and clarity. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about this double Venus transit. On October 23rd, Venus will be shifting into Scorpio, which will also be in your 12th house. So this indicates that if you are single and you connect with someone, it will be a relationship that is a bit more hidden or begins in secret, or is a connection that at this time you will just prefer to keep to yourself for a while until you feel like it is real enough to share with the outside world. So there is the possibility for new love. It will just be more of a private experience. And if you're already in a relationship, this will be a time where you will have a deeper understanding of your partner and of the relationship overall. Now, it can be an extreme time of deep connection or of deep disconnect, depending on how willing you are to open up and communicate. So do your best to be open and honest. And I know as a Sagittarius, that's how you usually are anyway, but just know this is very important in terms of accessing that part of you during this 12th house Venus transit. Now, on November 16th, Venus will be shifting into Sagittarius, which will lighten that heavy emotional intensity a bit and bring about much more opportunity for new love, because this is going to be in your first house, and this will be ushering you into your season with a preview of how exciting that energy is going to be for you. So whether you're single or already in a relationship, this is going to be a good Venus transit. So Sagittarius, it looks like Scorpio season is going to be an opportunity to take a spiritual retreat where you really allow yourself to do some exciting soul exploration. This way you come out on the other side of this 4-week period ready to hit the ground running and embracing all of the amazing energies set to come your way during your season. So enjoy this time of reflection, live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Sagittarius. Okay, my powerful Capricorns, it is finally our turn. Scorpio season is one of my favorite times of year, and this is not just because I love Scorpios, but because the sun's transit through Scorpio is in our 11th house, which is the house of dreams coming true, and this translates into things going our way. If there's something that you've been working towards for a while, and as a Capricorn, I'd be willing to bet that there is something you've been working on, but just know that during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season, there will be a strong energetic shift indicating positive movement and favorable outcomes, which is great news. This is also a time that even though you may not love the idea of networking, you might want to take any party invitations and say yes, because the 11th house indicates meeting someone new that could become a very important part in bringing your dreams to fruition. This also could indicate that a friend that you already know, you and that friend becoming closer, or them playing a role in the forward movement of your goals. It's also important to know that on October 25th, the new moon will be transiting your 11th house as well, bringing the powerful manifesting energy of the master number 11, which really boosts your intuitive powers. So it will be so important to follow your intuition during this time, Capricorn. Be on the lookout for signs and information coming to you in intuitive flashes or even dreams that will assist you on knowing what steps you're meant to take. Also know that this is a time for taking action because luck is on your side. The number 11 is strong for indicating positive outcomes and a heightened influence of good fortune. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about this double Venus transit. Venus will be shifting into Scorpio on October 23rd, which will also be in our 11th house. So if you've been looking to manifest love, Capricorns, this is actually a very good indicator that love is not only possible, but highly probable during this time. Just know that more than likely the connection will start off with the two of you being friends and having more of that sort of vibe, and then it will turn into something more romantic. It can also indicate that a friend is the one that will be connecting the two of you. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this indicates that the two of you may have a bit more going on socially during the Scorpio season, and that the friendship dynamic to your connection will also get a boost, which is always good because the closer you can feel to your significant other, the better. The second transit of Venus will take place on November 16th when it shifts into Sagittarius, which will be in your 12th house, and this indicates that if you meet someone during this time, that part of you that likes to be secretive will be heightened, and you may have the urge to keep the connection under wraps until you feel that it has the potential to stand the test of time. But love is possible to manifest during this time as well. Now, the probability is stronger during the first phase of the Scorpio Venus transit, but the 12th house Venus transit is also positive, and if you are already in a relationship, this 12th house Venus transit indicates a situation that may come up that will reveal something about your significant other that could really give you insight or a deeper insight and understanding into who they truly are. So be on the lookout for that type of situation, Capricorns, and don't assume that it's going to be something negative. It could be something very positive, actually, that just brings you closer. So overall, it looks like this is going to be an incredible 4 weeks, Capricorn, where positive energy and luck is supporting you. So just make sure you do your part by seizing the opportunities, having an optimistic outlook, taking action, and taking some risks. You'll be so glad that you did. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Capricorns. Okay, my powerful Aquarians, when the sun shifts into Scorpio, for you this is going to be in your 10th house. So Aquarius, be ready for some changes to happen when it comes to your professional world. These changes could come in the form of you being asked to take on more responsibility and a heavier workload, and if you're by chance not working yet and you're in school, this could mean that your workload at school could become more intense, but you will also get more recognition for your efforts. Now, if you are employed and you're being asked to take on more work, just know that this is also a favorable transit for possibly getting a raise. Or if you've been looking for bigger opportunities regarding your career, the 4 weeks of Scorpio season will also be a very favorable time for this energy to be coming your way. So whether you're in school or if you're already an active member of the workforce, this is a time period where putting your career or scholastic goals at the top of your priority list will be very rewarding. Now, on October 25th, the new moon will also be in your 10th house, bringing you the powerful manifesting energy of the number 1. So this is also giving you a boost, Aquarius, in terms of your self-confidence, and this is an indication that if there is anything like a project or a new business or even just a creative idea that you've been holding back on, or just wondering to yourself when would be the right time to move forward with this idea, then just know that this number 1 energy of the new moon is bringing you the message that now is the time. So if you start to see the number 1 or the number 11 often, this is what this message is trying to tell you, that right now is go time. So if you move forward and give it your all, then the odds are in your favor that the outcome will be positive. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about this double Venus transit. When Venus makes its first move into Scorpio on October 23rd, this will be in your 10th house as well. So this isn't a major indication that you will be meeting someone new, but this does indicate the possibility is there, and if by chance you do connect with someone, they will be more than likely older than you, and more than likely you'll connect with them through work. Or if you don't have a job and you're not working and you're in school still, then this could mean that you could meet them at school. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this 10th house Venus transit indicates that things within your connection are just going to be pretty consistent during Scorpio season, but it's good to know that if an opportunity comes up for the two of you to work together, this could prove to be beneficial. Now, when Venus makes its second transit into Sagittarius on November 16th, this will be in your 11th house, which is very favorable for love, meaning if you are single and you are looking to meet someone new, then this 11th house transit is an excellent energy and indication that there could be a romantic connection during this time. But more than likely, the two of you will start off as friends first, and then it will build more into a romantic connection. And if you're already in a relationship, this 11th house transit is an indicator that you and your significant other will find yourselves being involved more with each other's friends. And this could either prove to make the two of you more of a unit in terms of you both getting along with each other's friends, or this could confirm that it's actually best if you both allow each other time to be independent of each other and enjoy that part of your lives while still giving the relationship the energy it deserves, but also giving your independent lives the necessary energy, so that way you can have the balance of making sure that you don't lose yourself within the relationship, which may result in appreciating each other more and deepening the connection. So that way you can maintain the balance of a very healthy relationship. So overall, Aquarius, Scorpio season is a time that offers up some opportunities to move forward professionally, or if you're in school, the energy is very strong in terms of supporting you with doing better overall with your schoolwork. And it is a time where love is pretty consistent, but really picks up in terms of opportunity and connection towards the end of Scorpio season on November 16th, when Venus shifts into Sagittarius. So a lot of exciting energy coming your way, Aquarius. Just don't forget that Scorpio season is a fixed energy just like Aquarius. So the more you can stay consistent in your pursuits, the more reward you will have coming your way. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Aquarius. Okay, my powerful Pisces, when the sun shifts into Scorpio for you, this will be in your 9th house. So Pisces, get ready for some excitement and even good luck to be coming your way. The thing is, this is the time of year where you may have felt a build of stagnation and you are ready for some new experiences. Well, the good news is the 9th house is all about bringing more meaning to your life, and doing so by presenting you with new opportunities, with new ideas, new people, and even new understandings. Now, if any opportunity comes up during this 4-week period of Scorpio season to travel, take it, because it's highly likely that this trip will bring about the opportunities to assist you in moving forward on your path to manifesting the things that you desire. And even if you don't have any travel plans, it will be important to experience new cultures, new people that have different experiences than you or are from different backgrounds than you, or even if you take a course of some sort that exposes you to new information, this can be very beneficial for you. Because Scorpio season for you, Pisces, is a time that's all about expansion. Change can sometimes bring about a bit of uncertainty, but it is definitely good for you in terms of reminding you of how much you love exploring new territory. And speaking of manifesting a new territory, the new moon will be coming around on October 25th, which will also be in your 9th house, which will be bringing the powerful manifesting energy of the number 9, which is the vibration of completion. So the message it is bringing you is that if there are any relationships or people or situations that you know are holding you back, it is time to cut those ties, end that chapter, and step into a new exciting chapter, Pisces. In order to make room for the gifts the universe wants to bring you, it is very important to clear the space by letting go of unnecessary energy. Now, when it comes to love, let's talk about the double Venus situation that we have going on, Pisces. On October 23rd, Venus will be shifting into Scorpio, which will be in your 9th house, which is a strong indicator that if you are single and you're looking to meet someone new, this could very well happen, and more than likely, they will be from a different culture or a different background than you. And if you're already in a relationship, this 9th house Venus transit indicates that you and your significant other would really benefit by taking a little vacation together. So if you have the means and the time, this would be a great idea, Pisces. And that second Venus transit that takes place on November 16th will be in Sagittarius and will be in your 10th house, which is not a very strong energy for new love, but it does indicate a connection that could possibly take place between you and someone who plays an authority figure role in your life. And if you're already in a relationship, this Venus transit doesn't have much of an effect on your romantic connection. But for those of you that are single and for those of you that are in relationships, Venus transiting the 10th house does have a very favorable energy for you when it comes to work and money. So although love may not be too strong of an energy towards the end of Scorpio season, at least money will be coming your way. And that's always great news. And more good news is the first part of Scorpio season will be very abundant in terms of possibilities for love. So overall, Pisces, this Scorpio season looks like it will unfold in a way that brings new perspectives, new experiences, some love, and even some money your way. So I love this for you. It is about time you got some excitement coming your way to help counterbalance the intense responsibilities that you've been dealing with this year. So live it up, love it up, and happy Scorpio season, Pisces. Okay, so there you have it. What to expect for love and your life overall during this Scorpio season from October 23rd to November 22nd. So let's stay focused on making the choices that lead to the actions that support your truth and will assist you in manifesting the things that you desire and definitely deserve. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget the baby tap. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks so much for taking the time to come and hang out with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.